Thank you. The Secretary General's proposal for Ukraine would shift responsibility for combined aid from the US-coordinated Ukraine contact group and to NATO proper. So 2 questions. First, do you support that proposal? Second, how do you respond to those who say that this is Trump-proofing? Does it bother you that European officials are still talking about American leadership in terms of the former president and not the one who's been in power for the last 3 years and who wants to stay there for another term? Thank you.
Thanks. First, what the Defense Contact Group has done is remarkable. And I think the work that Secretary Austin did in establishing the support mechanism for Ukraine, in bringing allies and partners together over these many months and coordinating their efforts, has produced extraordinary results. And the question, I think, for us now and heading toward the summit is how we not only work, but strengthen the work that we're doing and that NATO's doing in that effort, both to meet Ukraine's immediate needs and, as I said before, to make sure that it's helping and we're all helping Ukraine build the force that it needs for the future to deter aggression and to defend against it. So these conversations over the last couple of days have been focused on exactly what we're going to do at the summit. We've begun a process among all the countries and with all the experts to flesh that out. We'll be using the time between now and the summit to do exactly that. I expect we'll have another meeting of the foreign ministers in Prague at the end of May. We look forward to a lot of work being done to design in detail exactly what the different roles are going to be going forward. And as to the second part of your question, look, all I can tell you is this. We're focused on the here and now, and what I heard again and again and again was the indispensability of U.S. leadership and U.S. engagement. And we heard that from ally after ally. We've heard that from our Ukrainian friends as well. And we know that countries within this alliance and well beyond the alliance look to the United States for that engagement, for that leadership. I think we've demonstrated it very clearly when it comes to Ukraine and the aggression that Russia committed starting in February of 2022, and we're determined to continue it. We're responsible for the here and now. That's what we're working on. We also want to make sure that as an alliance and as individual countries, we're putting in place what's going to be needed, as I said, to help Ukraine over the medium and long term, make sure that it can stand on its own feet militarily, as well as economically and democratically. So it makes a good deal of sense, especially given our commitment as well that Ukraine will become a member of NATO in the future, to have that bridge on the military side to make sure that there's a clear pathway, and with NATO playing the necessary role to help Ukraine do everything it needs to do to become a member of the alliance. That's what we'll be focused on, and you'll hear a lot more about that between now and the summit.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks,
everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. We're going to wrap.
There are disagreements between Kurdish political